morning. I'm Carlton Sharp, pastor of Faith Christian Center Church, right here in Beaumont, Texas. And we're here on what's happening in our neighborhood. And today, my special guest is Miss Naomi Showers Doyle. Welcome, Naomi.
Very nice to be here.
Hey, listen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Naomi Showers Doyle, and I'm running to be your next Justice of the Peace for Precinct 1, Place 1. I am an Ozan High School graduate. I went on to get my Bachelor's of Political Science and my Master's of Public Administration from Lamar University. I am educated and groomed to serve as your Justice of the Peace. I interned at the Texas House of Representatives, and I learned how to analyze and see how bills and laws affect our community, and I use that now as your elections manager in Jefferson County, where I have successfully operated elections at a standard of excellence for the past 7 years.
So, Naomi, you're a hometown girl.
I'm a hometown girl. That's me. Ozan Panther for life.
And then I found out you're a PK.
That is correct. My father has been a pastor in Carlton ministry for many years. So when you told me to speak in my preacher voice, I knew exactly what that meant.
Yeah, I had to tell her, I said, look, you can't go soft over there. You got to use your preacher voice. So you understood that.
I understood that. I just don't want to be here all night like a revival. You understand?
No, hey, we're not going to be here all night. We're not going to be here. So, Naomi, so you're running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 1,
yes.
Place 1.
Yes.
So why? Why did you decide to run?
Well, I can tell you that I've had a calling on my life to serve the community for a very long time, and God has groomed me through my educational experiences and my legislative experiences, and having the mentorship of Miss Carolyn Guidry, our county clerk, to be in this position and best serve my community. You know, my parents planted a seed of servitude in me, and it is the fruition of what you see today, a woman of God, a family woman, married with 3 children, and serving her community.
Okay, so the people watching today may not know what a Justice of the Peace does. Mm-hmm. So can you explain to those who are watching today, what is a Justice of the Peace?
Absolutely. And actually, I found that in most of my conversations, I'll say 98% of the community don't actually know what the Justice of the Peace Office does. But it is typically called the People's Court. And that is because so much of the community actually comes into the People's Court. More than any of the other courts throughout Jefferson County will come there because we do things like small claims, petty theft, truancy issues at an escalated level, youth delinquency issues, Class C misdemeanors, things that don't require jail time. Evictions are a very big thing in our county. Yeah. And one other thing, something as small as dog bite hearings. Like, seriously, so many diverse cases come through the court.
What do you say, dog bites?
Dog bites, okay? That barking dog that gets on your nerve, you can come to JP Court and try to bring your neighbor in, and we can see if we can resolve the issue.
Wow,
People's Court.
So okay, so if I'm a voter, why should I vote for Naomi?
You should vote for me because I plan to lead with integrity, intelligence, and innovation. That is the standard of excellence that I bring into everything that I do. Since I was being educated to what I do as your elections manager, I take great care in understanding the laws, even the laws of the Justice of the Peace Office. I study them daily. That's how I was able to create a platform, because I know what they do and I know what they don't do. And I know how we can best serve the community if you have innovative thought and you're able to come from behind the bench and adequately serve the community.
So why are you the best candidate?
I'm the best candidate because I possess all 3, and I have a proven track record of being having intelligence, having innovation, and having integrity. All 3, as elections manager, I use these things in order to make sure that voters have the best accessibility. I optimize the elections process. I study the laws that change constantly in elections, and every single decision I make, I put the integrity of the law first and then the integrity of the voter as well, to make sure that voters have the best opportunity. And we've increased voter turnout in Jefferson County over the 7 years because of the accessibility that we have brought to that office.
So if you are so blessed to be elected as the Justice of the Peace, Precinct 1, Place 1, what are you planning on doing?
So for sure, we need to address and assess what's going on in our community. You know, the Justice of the Peace, that is from an olden, I'm sorry. It's from the Western times, and it was like the judicial branch of the people, the law enforcement that were out in the street. And so what we're going to do is address these issues of youth delinquency that you're seeing out in the community. I know everyone's seeing the videos.
Yeah. Let's stop right there, because we are seeing a lot more of the juveniles
we are
participating in petty stuff.
Yes.
Like painting cars and things of that sort. So how do you plan to address that?
So we have to actually build coalitions with the organizations that exist and also the school district, because when we see kids that are out in the street being delinquent, the core root of it is education. That is the core root. Our kids are not going to school. Truancy has lost some of its bite in the courts because it's being handled in the schools. But we have to work with the schools. We have to work with the law enforcement that's in the street to help these kids get in class so that they can be educated, so they can be properly trained to be good citizens and not to do those things. It's going to take some coalition building. It's going to take somebody to know the law and to actually come from behind the bench and being able to implement it.
So it sounds like you plan on being in the community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to be. You absolutely have to be. You can't have a justice of the peace that is only interested in one particular thing. You have to be able to go out in the community, as I have done already. I'm speaking with JPs in our area and then also in other counties throughout the state of Texas to understand what the experiences they have. Also, I've been speaking with law enforcement, tenants, landlords, to see what their experiences and expectations are. You have to already start this stuff if you want to adequately serve the community.
Okay, so I cut you off when we were talking about the youth, but what else do you plan on doing?
With the youth, okay, so definitely we need to have mentorship programs. I think about my internship that I had. It was integral to me being who I am today, because I saw my Democratic representative as a minority party member fight every single day for his district. So I took that fight and I took those experiences and I was able to do a lot with my future career and my future aspirations. But kids need to be exposed to something different. Sometimes you have to see something different in order to be something different. So they need to see people out in the community. There's some great programs that exist already, and we need to have a strong arm of the Justice of the Peace Corps behind them to actually really affect the change we want to see.
Okay, so where does the Justice of the Peace Precinct 1, Place 1, what areas of our city encompasses your jurisdiction?
Okay, so I'll give you the short and then I'll break it down.
Yeah.
The short is everything in Beaumont except the South End. Does that make any sense? So now let's break it down from a territory standpoint. So we have the North End, we have historic Beaumont, we have downtown Beaumont, we have all the way North Beaumont to Park North and all the way out to Volts. Then we have all the way to the west side where we go all the way to Bevel Oaks, and then all of the west end of Beaumont, and then all the way to the southwest end of Beaumont, back by the Walden area. So it is a very, very large territory.
Yeah, I'm saying, wow, that's almost half the city.
It is, and so the unique thing about the Justice of the Peace for this particular precinct is that because it's so large, we have 2 Justices of the Peace. So what I'm running for is Precinct 1, Place 1, which is Dollinger's old seat, and who currently sits in Precinct 1, Place 2 is Judge Ben Collins, and he's been doing a phenomenal job, and he's been a great mentor. He is doing great, and he's in the community, and I aspire to be like him.
Okay, how does your faith help you in this position?
So your faith is integral, because when I make my platform as integrity being one of my keystones, integrity is quite simply doing what's right, and God teaches us what's right. So we have to use that as our first piece when we go in, and then integrity to the law. But your faith has to be the cornerstone of every decision you make. You know, the law is black and white, but they're gray areas. And so you have to use your integrity and your faith to fill in those and to be able to discern to make the right decisions.
Well, now also, I mean, you stated earlier about your educational background, because I mean, you went to Lamar, got your degree, then you the legislative assistant. So I mean, that helps also.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that put a fire. I have a thirst for knowledge, so that put a fire in me to go and pursue higher education, because that allows me to look at laws discriminately and with an analytical eye, so that I can properly implement them.
Well, Naomi, in our closing moments, hey, if you look at the camera and tell the people why they should vote for you for Jefferson County, Precinct 1, Justice of the Peace, Place 1, tell them why they should vote for you.
Well, it's so great to be here and to be able to see each and every one of you. My name is Naomi Doyle, and I'm running to be your Justice of the Peace for Precinct 1, Place 1, because I am an advocate for the people in the people's court. I look forward to leading with integrity, intelligence, and innovation, and really getting out in our community and making it better. I already have plans and strategies to get it done. I'm already studying the laws and prepared. I could sit the bench today and do the job at a standard of excellence because that is what I bring to this position. That is what I have a proven track record of doing, and I look forward to representing you fine citizens of Jefferson County.
Hey, one last thing. How, if someone want to be a part of your campaign, want to donate to you, how can they get in contact with you?
So you can reach me at my email, NaomiShowersDoyle@gmail.com. But if you would love to donate to our campaign, I would be so grateful. All you have to do is look me up, Naomi D for JP. Naomi D for JP will get you to my Cash App, my PayPal, and all that good stuff.
Wow, because it takes money to run a campaign.
It definitely does. It definitely does. And I'm a young mother of 3 with a husband, but listen, we're not rich. We are not rich.
Hey, listen, I'm putting Naomi's information down at the bottom of your screen so that you can see it. Again, Naomi is running for Justice of the Peace, Precinct 1, Place 1. The elections are when?
February 18th through February 28th is early voting, and election day is March 3rd.
Wow. It's right around the corner, so you got to take care of your business.
Last day to register to vote is February 3rd, so make sure you're registered, or if you have any address changes, that you take care of that as well.
Ooh, that's good too, because if someone moved, I mean, and the good thing about what you guys, I was about to end, but the good thing about what you guys instituted in your office right now is that they can vote anywhere
exactly.
within the county.
Yes, exactly. So if you are registered in Jefferson County, you can vote at any of the 39 polling locations that we have on Election Day. You can absolutely vote at any of the early voting locations. We have 11 of those, and they'll be Tuesday the 18th through the Friday the 28th. We'll have Saturday and Sunday voting as well.
Well, that's good news. That's good news to hear. Well, again, I want to thank Naomi for joining us today, and I want to thank you for joining us on what's happening tonight in our neighborhood. And we'll see you next time on our broadcast.